We often believe the job is done the moment we push to production. The client is happy, the code is clean, and the site is live. It's a happy moment. But then 30 days later, the phone rings with that dreaded question. The client asks, why isn't the website getting any leads? And it's such a dreaded question. If we don't have an answer to that question, we are just builders, not partners. Give me 3 minutes and I'll show you the blueprint to answer it every time. I've spent the last 13 years building websites and end-to-end revenue engines that bridge the gap from code to marketing. And this is the number one gap I see in our industry. Most developers fall into the trap of thinking deployment is a marketing strategy. We focus entirely on the build because we love it, making sure that there's no bugs and making sure the website is fast. But we ignore the mechanical failure happening outside the code, because it turns out it's not just what we do inside the website, but it's also what happens around the website. This is something we can call the silent launch. Nobody knows that the website is actually launched. We build the car, park it in the driveway, and wonder why it isn't moving. Nobody drives it. We need to shift our operating system from builder to strategist. A builder hands over the keys, a strategist maps out the route. Here is the logic behind that change. Step 1, the sensor. Before you launch, install the sensors. And when I say sensors, I'm talking about Google Tag Manager, Facebook Pixel, or Microsoft Clarity. Don't just add a script tag. Set specific events and trackers to know what exactly the user is doing inside the website. So they don't just show up in the website, you know exactly what they're doing in the website. Step 2, the fuel, the traffic source. You need to define the input mechanism. Is it organic search or paid ads? A website without a defined traffic source is just a static file on a server. It's not true that if you build it, people will come. Step 3, last but not the least, and I think this is the most important, the feedback loop, aka reporting. And we developers need to automate a simple sort of report for the client. This is to show them the numbers before they even start asking. This turns their anxiety into trust. Clients don't need to ask for updates. If clients have to ask for updates, you're doing a pretty bad job at communicating and gaining their trust. This is how we stop fearing client calls. Once we implement this strategist mindset, we can explain exactly why traffic conversions are low, especially when you're using Microsoft Clarity. You know how to improve it. This turns potential dreaded calls into retainer clients. So if you want to stop just building and start strategizing, I have a checklist for this transition. Drop the word strategist below and I'll send it over to you through DM. Thanks for watching. Cheers.